Hello and welcome on www.thepapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports app, and you're joining live and exclusive with the live stream of the Under-15 All-Ireland Basketball Championship 2017 finale, the grand finale. St. Joseph's College taking on Royal Institute of Colombo. Prior to this match, the third place playoff was held. St. Peter's College beat Gateway College in the third place playoff quite comfortably. There you go, that's the Royal Institute of Colombo, all dressed in yellow, gearing up for this all-important final. Yesterday in the second semi-final, they beat St. Peter's College by a 20-point margin. That's the exact reason why they are here today, playing against the Josephians. St. Joseph's, of course, they are unbeaten in the group stage, and they beat STC, or rather St. Thomas's College, Mount Lavinia, in the quarterfinals. Speaking about this Under-15 All-Ireland Basketball Championship, a series of 5 zonal qualifiers were played prior to this All-Ireland Championship, and St. Joseph's College represented the Colombo North Zone, where Colombo International School, British School in Colombo, St. Joseph's College emerged as the winner, and Gateway College qualified into this Under-15 All-Ireland Basketball Championship, and Royal Institute played in the Colombo South Zone, where St. Peter's College emerged as the winner. St. Thomas's College, Royal Institute, Lies International Panadura, Asian International School, and Royal College qualified for this Under-15 All-Ireland Basketball Championship. Royal Institute is also unbeaten in group stage, beat AIS, or rather Asian International School, in the quarters. So it's interesting because this particular clash is between two unbeaten giants. This Under-15 All-Ireland Basketball Championship. Who's going to remain unbeaten at the end of this match is what we are here to witness, and inviting you to stay tuned. We will take a look at the team cards and the starting lineups as well. There you go, that's Royal Institute Colombo starting lineup. Wearing the number 6 jersey, Malindu Vikramasinghe. Wearing the number 5 jersey, Hakim Ziad. Wearing the number 35 jersey, Niren Kumara Peruma. Wearing the number 15 jersey, Yazid Makoon. Wearing the number 2 jersey is Shanal Lienege. That's the starting of 5 for Royal Institute Colombo. And of course, that's the formation. Malindu on the point guard position for Royal Institute. Niren and Yazid will be the forwards, and the 2 power forwards, Hakim and Shanal, wearing the number 5 and the number 2 jersey for Royal Institute Colombo. That's the starting formation for Royal Institute Colombo today in this big game against St. Joseph's College. It's all set here. They are warming up, gearing up for this final clash. Beautiful pictures brought to you from ThePapare.com. That's the St. Joseph's College lineup, the other unbeaten giant in this tournament. Wearing the number 9 jersey, Heshan Konratna. Wearing the number 10 is of course, wearing the number 15 jersey will be Janit Fernando Pulli. Wearing the number 12 jersey will be Janit Tenuj. Wearing the number 8 jersey will be Chamat Gimhana. Wearing the number 4 jersey will be Shehan Fernando. And wearing the number 7 jersey will be Derif Mara Singha, the starting 5 for Josephians. We will take a look at the starting formation for Josephians as well. There go Shehan on the point guard position, wearing the number 4 jersey. The 2 forwards, Janit and Chamat, with the number 15 jersey and number 8 jersey. Janit and Derifa will be in the post play, not wearing the number 12 and the 7 jersey. That's the starting formation for St. Joseph's College. Joining with me in commentary is CJ Amit. Welcome back, CJ.
Thank you, Leram. Well, I have been waiting for this game since last evening. Both teams, cracker teams, these two. St. Joseph's, St. Joseph is a team that will bring out, string out individual performances together, whereas Royal Institute is a team that will play as one. And they have a lot of pace in them, but St. Joseph's is all about physicality. So it's going to be strength versus speed in this encounter between St. Joseph's and Royal Institute. Royal Institute, of course, beating St. Peter's College last evening, which was, a rather unexpected upset, really, by Royal Institute, when St. Peter's was favoured to win that game. And we were all pen. We were already at ThePapare.com to see a battle of the Saints in the under 15 division between St. Joseph and St. Peter's. However, that is not to be, whereas Royal Institute spoiled the party, and now they're here at the finals against St. Joseph's College for the under 15 All-Ireland Basketball Championship.
Very rightly mentioned, CJ.
Yes, and also St. Joseph's College beating St. Thomas's College in the quarterfinals in a rather one-sided game. And also they also were able to brush aside Gateway College in the semi-finals, which was a rematch of the semi-finals that happened for the Colombo North zonals, where St. Joseph's were able to win that as well. But this time they made it seem rather quite easier in this time's encounter. But let's forget about Gateway and St. Peter's. Let's focus on Royal Institute and St. Joseph's College.
Well, indeed, these two teams, both of these two teams are also unbeaten. CJ, coach Roshan Randima for St. Joseph, and it's another Tarindu who will be coaching for Royal Institute Colombo. So interesting. Both these two coaches are very well experienced, very talented. Speaking of Roshan Randima, he's a very experienced coach and a star player for Sri Lanka basketball. He's also in the national squad for the 3x3 World Cup pool. There you go, that's Coach Tarindu wearing a grey t-shirt. Former Prince of Wales player. Coach of Presbyterian Girls School as well. And we were speaking about Roshan Randima. He's also in the 3x3 World Cup national pool that has been drafted for the World Cup, where Sri Lanka will be representing in June in France. So he has been representing the national side for many years. He's also captained the national side as well. So a lot of experience, tons of experience under this this experienced coach. And he's also the mentor of Praneeth Udumalagala, another star-studded player of the Sri Lankan basketball fraternity, who's currently playing in States. And of course, if you had watched the special edition interview of Rumesh Sinanayaka, here Roshan Randima has played a crucial part in mentoring him as well in that basketball coaching camp Rumesh represented when he went to represent the national team way back when he was just 17 years old. So Roshan Randima has a great track record as a coach and a great track record as a player. So it will be very interesting to see what he does with this St. Joseph's team to win this under 15 basketball championship 2017.
So the players to look out for in this encounter is from St. Joseph's. It's number 4, Shehan Fernando, who plays point guard for them. He has been a scoring machine for them. He's been scoring a lot of points, averaging at almost 25 points a game. Royal Institute, of course, will be led by Malindu Wickramasinghe, who St. Joseph's have to look out for. He too is the point guard for Royal Institute. Really, he's like a little pocket rocket. Just likes to run around everywhere, making offensive and defensive plays right throughout the game. And let's not forget Hakeem Ziad, who plays power forward for Royal Institute. He has been inspirational towards the team. His presence alone is very crucial towards the success of Royal Institute right throughout the whole tournament.
It'll indeed be an interesting clash. Let's see whether Royal Institute can put up the same performance they did yesterday when they beat St. Peter's College in the second semi-final. Let's see what St. Joseph's College can do. Currently, we can't really mark any favorites. Both the teams are unbeaten. Both the teams have been playing good basketball throughout the tournament. It's just going to be the team who tops the day today with every aspect. Who's going to be good in offense, who's going to be good in defense, who's going to grab those rebounds first and fast, will be the team that will end up winning this under 15 All-Ireland Basketball Championship. Brought to you live and exclusive on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, ThePapare.com.
The funny aspect about this, Lalum, is that during the whole tournament, St. Joseph's College has been playing the 2:30 p.m. games, and the boys from St. Joseph have been complaining about the heat. So when they came and asked me if I could help them out with any of those fixtures, I just simply told, why don't you just go up to the finals and then you can play a 4:30 game and beat the heat.
Interesting question. How can you help with the fixtures? Very interesting question.
I remember that even one little boy, not one little, but he's kind of like bigger than me. He actually called me uncle, and I was like, what?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's Uncle CJ joining in commentary with us in this Under-15 All-Island Basketball Championship 2017. Players shaking hands, observing the rituals just before the game. Referee Tusite Achigaman and Referee Charit, two officials with the whistle in hand. It's all set here for the traditional jump ball start for this grand finale, the Under-15 Basketball Championship 2017. First tap for Royal Institute Colombo. Goes in. A good pass. Second time attempt to collect it. Another really good pass to start things off. Royal Institute of Colombo get things underway. 2-0 already on the board. That's the quality of playing that we were talking about.
Yes, indeed. That is the teamwork that we've been seeing right throughout the game. Right throughout the tournament, really. So St. Joseph sends it out to the post, but excellent defense by Malindu. He's going to bring it up. Passes it into Yasid and draws the foul. So that's the first foul by Shehan Fernando. Got a little bit of aggressive there. So Yasid will go to the line for 2 shots. And will he be able to make it count? And he misses the first one. Still warming up to the game and the situation. They are in the grand final of the All-Ireland Championship. And misses the second one. Rebounded by St. Joseph's. They're going to bring the ball. Up slowly. Shehan Fernando controlling the game. It's going to be a traveling violation there. Oh no, this has been a foul actually. Shehan Fernando from the shot from outside, misses it. Rebounded by Hakim. Passes it out to Yasid. Yasid with a fast break, and he puts it in. So Royal Institute leading 4 points to 0 in the first minute of play. Shot from outside, misses it. Oh, wayward pass there by Royal Institute, giving away position. Shehan Fernando takes a contact and he puts it in. Excellent play there by the youngster. Malindu, Captain Malindu bringing it up court. On to Yasid. Yasid and Malindu making an excellent combination. Hakim comes up, drives in from the left, and it's a traveling violation there. So basket will not be counted. Scores reading Royal Institute 4, St. Joseph's College 2. St. Joseph's sending the ball in. Shehan with the drive in, and he lays it in for an easy 2 points.
Inside the first 2 minutes, scores are already equal. Royal Institute Colombo with the ball. A little tap from St. Joseph's College. They're on the fast break. Goes for a beautiful lane and gets it in. Another 2 points on the scoreboard for St. Joseph's College. 6-4. Royal Institute Colombo with the ball. Now looking for options. Oh, foul.
Off
A
the ball
defensive
foul.
foul. Yes, a defensive foul. Royal Institute Colombo will have the advantage. They will have the ball advantage. With the ball now, looking for options. Sends it to the point guard position now. Switching the position, goes through the baseline. Lot of defense traffic there. Does not manage to get the rebound. Not the best of the shots dropped. St. Joseph's College. Now, ample space for them to work through the left side. Goes for the shot. Misses it. Rebounded again by St. Joseph's and draws a foul.
Like I said in the beginning of the game, there's a lot of physicality involved when you play against St. Joseph's College. St. Joseph using all their strength against the speed of Royal Institute. And the referee asking the spectators to move away from the backboard. Janet Fernandopoulos with the second shot manages to put it in. Scoreline now reading 4 points to 7 in favor of St. Joseph's College. Excellent hustle there by Asid, but unfortunately loses control of that ball.
The priest community also joining in to watch the match of St. Joseph's College. A shot from outside the perimeter. Misses it off the ring, but the rebound is handy. Doesn't quite get the ball out. Royal Institute Colombo, beautiful pass. It's very unfortunate that the pass was aligned a little backward. Or it would have been an easy shot. An easy layup, an easy fast break opportunity for St. Joseph College. 9-4 is the score.
Number 2 of RI not putting any pressure on Shehan Fernando there. Just putting his hands up and just casually walking past him. Hakim with the shot from the baseline, misses it. Dublin violation. Been called by the referee, so the ball is going to go back to Royal Institute. Coach starting to barking out orders from the sideline there, trying to marshal his troops. But then Royal Institute still trailing the game by 5 points. They can't let this lead extend. Shehan Fernando driving in, trying to make a play there. Yasid using his pace, outruns, and he lays it in. Excellent play there by Yasid, drawing the contact and yet managing to get that shot off. Janet is going to look for a pass from the left. Shehan takes a shot from outside the perimeter, misses it. Ball is loose. St. Joseph's gathers it. Chamat driving in, passing to the high post. Misses the shot. Malindu is going to take off. Sends the long ball to Yasid. Unfortunately, it was way off target. It'll all come down to the team that has the most amount of fitness and stamina at the end of the game to pull it off. Oh, excellent control there. Managed to control it and send the ball back out. Ball's out of bounds and it will go in favor of Royal Institute.
Four minutes remaining in this maiden quarter. Bit of a confusion.
I think there was a timeout being called.
Royal Institute Colombo with the ball. Goes through the baseline, sends it out. And a good pass in. But a foul called. The 3-second violation. St. Joseph's College in possession now. 6-9, a 3-point lead for the Josephians. Outside the perimeter, looking for options. Sends the long pass onto the left side. Pump fakes, goes in, opts the jump shot. Rebound is good. Ball is back with St. Joseph's College. Looking for that jumper. Lot of ample space working through the line. But poor ball handling, just couldn't get it. Another beautiful pass on the other side during the transition of play as Royal Institute scores another couple of points. It's 8-9. Now they're trailing this game by a point with 3.5 remaining in this first quarter. The 3-point is in. So it's bang bang time here. St. Joseph's College shifting the momentum up, shifting their gears up, opting the shot outside the perimeter, gets one in. 12-8. Now they're leading this game suddenly by 4 points. They were leading this game by a point, but that particular shot gave them advantage to lead this game by 4 points. And another good defensive block there by St. Joseph's College. Another fast break option, misses it. Hits it under the ring. Unfortunate for the Josephians. Josephians have the height advantage and they've been using it really well over Royal Institute Colombo. 3 or 4 blocks already into the game inside this first quarter. And that has been also the key why they're leading the game 4 points. The defense have been good. But Royal Institute Colombo has also been good. They've been penetrating in, trying to find those open lanes to score.
St. Joseph's College leading the game now by 4 points with just 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Chamat controlling it, takes the shot and he gets it in. Royal Institute need to make sure that St. Joseph's does not run away with this game. They need to convert their possessions into points, and Hakeem makes a mess of it. A little bit of argy-bargy for the ball, but it'll go back in favor of St. Joseph's because Royal Institute won the jump ball. Pump fake, passes it in, or beautiful pass, but traveling violation being called. A lot of it has been called during this whole tournament, really, Lalum.
A lot of travelling violations. Yes, we saw a lot of travelling violations in the third place playoff as well between St. Peter's and Gateway College. Royal Institute Colombo with the ball, looking for options. They have a lot of space in the baseline, but doesn't opt to drive through. Now it's a bit crowded. Goes for the mid-range jumper, misses it. Rebound is good. A very unorthodox shot, but manages to get in with 1 more minute remaining. So it's 10-14, trailing this game by 4 points now, Royal Institute.
St. Joseph's with the ball now. Janet, slow dribble, but he manages to get past, but misses the shot. Malindu on the run. Grand mistake there by Malindu by cutting across to the right side lane when they have a support on that end. If he just kept to the mid lane, Yasid was able to penetrate for the backdoor pass, but unfortunately Malindu did not read that situation properly. However, number 2 does manage to get in, draw foul and go to the line for 2 shots. And he misses both those shots. However, the second shot will be retaken again because a Josephian player was out of his position too early. which in return he's able to make the second shot again.
"33 seconds on the clock remaining in this first quarter. 11-14 is the scoreline. Royal Institute in Colombo still trailing. Josephians with the ball, looking for options. Sends it in to the post play inside the D. Draws a foul. Gets that one in. So 11-15, one more point.
Four points separating these two teams. It is 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Shehan drives in from the middle, misses it. The ball will go out in favor of Royal Institute.
That marks the end of the first quarter. It's been a very tightly contested quarter between both these two teams, but St. Joseph's College is slightly on the upper side with their defense. That has been the trick for them. But nevertheless, Royal Institute in Colombo also came up with a really good game. They need to make sure that they penetrate in a bit more and convert their offensive positions into points, and will be in for a cracker of a game, isn't it, CJ?
Yes, St. Joseph's College has really done their homework on Royal Institute, which is blocking out a few key players out, and of course Hakim, not from Royal Institute, not been in touch with his shots, missing those baseline shots. He's tried 4 attempts and he's missed all 4, and they need to convert those free throws into points as well. Yes, and of course Royal Institute need to maintain their pace. And yes, right now, ThePapare.com, you can find out everything about ThePapare.com on social media. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Google+. Follow us for 24/7 sports news and special competitions. It's a 2-minute break there between the two quarters. Time being played 10 minutes and then 2-minute break with a 5-minute break for the halftime. It all comes down to these 3 quarters now. Both teams playing for the grand final to be crowned grand champion of the under-15 boys all-island basketball championship. St. Joseph's, if you just joined us, St. Joseph's College wearing the white color jersey and Royal Institute wearing the yellow color jersey. And the final buzzer being called out. Players making their way back to the court. The crowd over here is actually, well, surprisingly, there's a lot of support out there for the youngsters, especially from St. Joseph's College. Unfortunately for Royal Institute, they just lost position due to bad ball handling. They need to make every position count. 4 points is all that separates these two teams, with St. Joseph's College leading 15 points to 11. Chamat controlling the ball, passes out to number 15. Chamat again drives in, tries to drive in from the left, turns it around. Janet misses his shot. Rebounded by Royal Institute. Almost a traveling violation there. Yasid tries to go in from the baseline. Sends it back out to Malindu. Ball is not... They don't have full control of the ball. Hakim driving in. Passes it out to Yasid. Drives in. Passes it back out. And the shot clock violation. Excellent defense there by St. Joseph's College. Forcing out the shot clock violation. Excellent steal here by Royal Institute. They're going to charge in. Hakim with the ball. Excellent driving and shot. Beautifully done there. Captain Malindu. Chamat controlling the ball. Passes it out to Shehan Fernando. Ball lost. Yes. Number 15. Pass it out to Malindu. Pass it out to Yasid. Excellent block by Shehan. Janet brings the ball up. 2v2 situation. And he gets the shot in. The score line now reading 17 points to 13. Motion on the ball. Hakim to the baseline. Tries the shot again. Misses it once more. Excellent fake there by Chamat. Tries for a 3-point shot. Misses it. The ball will go out of bounds in favor of Royal Institute. Malindu going from the left side. Draws in the foul. And he will earn a trip to the free throw line. Misses the first shot. Not sure what that was all about. And he misses the second. Rebounded by Hakim, takes a shot, misses it as well. Oh my God. Royal Institute needs to make sure they convert these points. And Shehan makes it count on the other end. Extending the lead to 6 points now. 19 points to 13. St. Joseph's College in the lead. It's all happened here, right here at the St. Peter's basketball court. Rotation on the ball. Malindu sending the ball back out to Yasid. Shot clock being called out. They need to make that shot. Ball lost. St. Joseph's on the move. Excellent hustle there by Hakim to get the ball back. Malindu now charging forward. Tries to draw in the foul. Weird, awkward shot. More awkward shots following. But Malindu grabs hold of the ball to regain control. Hakim missing all of his shots. Not in form today. Excellent behind the back. And he manages to score. A little bit of flair there by St. Joseph's College. And a timeout has been called by Royal Institute. Scoreline now reading 21 points to 13. St. Joseph's College slowly and eventually leading away the game. Taking away the game actually. Right throughout the week we have been having a small prediction asking our fans on Facebook to predict who would come to the finals. And rightfully, a lot of people did predict St. Joseph's College would be the eventual winners.
Oh well, and then 21-13 is the scoreline with 6 minutes remaining on the clock. And St. Joseph's College are currently leading at ease. And a quick reminder about the recap. Stay on top of the sporting news each day at 6:30 p.m. on the dot on the recap, your daily sports update, which brings you day's news from the sporting arena.
Six minutes on the clock. Royal Institute with possession now. St. Joseph's College leading the game, 21 points to 13. Hakeem tries that baseline shot again and he misses. Chamat giving the ball over to Shehan. Ball sent out wide. Traveling violation. No, it's a foul. Foul has been called. St. Joseph with position and traveling violation. We've seen that a lot today here at the St. Peter's College courts. These little mistakes that would cost the game. Malinder trying a weird shot. However, Royal Institute gets the ball back. Yasir drives in. Loses control of his shot there. St. Joseph will charge forward now. It's going to be an easy lane, but no, it's been blocked. Hakeem makes the play with an excellent block on that shot. Making up for his mistakes with offensively with his defense. Off balance shot there by Royal Institute. Tries to send that ball through that small gap to Shehan, but he misses out. So now Malindo is going to charge in from the left. Draws in the foul. He's got to make these free throws count now. The timeout has been called out. With just 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining on the clock in the second quarter. St. Joseph's College leading the game by 10 points, 23 to 13. Royal Institute need to start scoring, convert those defensive plays into offensive points if they are to get back into this game.
Timeout in action, 13:23, a 10-point comfortable lead for St. Joseph's College. 4 minutes and 15 seconds on the dot remaining in the clock of this grand finale of the Under-15 Basketball Championship 2017. Live and exclusively brought to you by www.thepapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. The third place playoff was won by St. Peter's College, convincingly beating Gateway College. And if you're joining from anywhere around the globe, St. Joseph's College is leading this game by 10 points. This is the same thing we saw in the third place playoff. St. Peter's College first went to lead on from 2 points, 7 points, 10 points, and step by step that lead just started to maximize. So Royal Institute Colombo, they need to make sure they cut down the deficit right now and keep on attacking and make sure that they reach this 10-point gap and be back, rather bounce back onto the game very quickly.
Of course, missing free throws is not going to help Royal Institute. I think St. Joseph's have actually exploited a weakness in Royal Institute with Malindo actually not being a very good free throw shooter. You could see from the form that he's taking those shots. Janet driving into the middle, behind the back pass to Shehan. Misses the shot, gets the rebound, misses the second one.
Didn't bring a full value to that behind the back pass. Royal Institute Colombo with the ball in possession, looking for options, goes through, lays it in, misses completely, rebound is good. Josephians. A shot from outside the perimeter. Once again, missed. Rebound is good from Royal Institute Colombo. Goes for the fast break. Poor ball handling. But manages to retain the ball with them. Looking for options now. Sends it out onto the point guard possession. Goes through the middle lane. Unorthodox shot. Misses it off the board. Rebound is good for St. Joseph's College. Now through the defense. That lane for him has been a lane of gold. He's been scoring a lot of points through that right lane with fast breaks, with that exact same shot going through the defense.
Yes, and Shehan Fernando being one of those versatile players who at this age can actually dribble from both sides, which is very rare when it comes to under 15 basketball. So they don't know how to block him out. However, he's making full advantage of that. Chamat with a long pass. However, it's out of control. Hakim regains control of the ball for Royal Institute. Tries a baseline shot that he's been favoring, but misses another one. Chamat passes it out to Shehan, the three-point line, misses it. Malindo with the rebound, sends a long cut-off pass to Yasid, and Yasid manages to convert it. So it's 15 points to 25, 10 points.
These are very important points for Royal Institute Colombo. They need to make sure they cut down this lead with under 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Going into halftime, having a 10-point lead is a huge psychological advantage for the Josephians. Royal Institute Colombo with the ball. Now advancing territory. Stolen, a bad pass. St. Joseph's College with the ball on the left side. Sends it outside the perimeter. Now drives in from the left lane and a beautiful pass onto the other side and under the basket. Shot missed. 3 attempts missed. Royal Institute manages to get the ball. Steal once again. They are in possession now. Getting onto their territory. Poor ball handling once again. The dribble out of control. Lucky enough that the ball fell into the hands of own colleague, but a lot of rather a bad shot from that player for Royal Institute Colombo. Should have had more power in the shot. There you go, that's the replay. Comedy of errors here all happening here in the grand finale of the Under 15 Basketball Championship 2017.
The only way Royal Institute can get back into this game is through a string of good plays. However, they're not managing to get that. Malindo with the ball, passes it out to Hakim. Another traveling violation, which has been the story of today.
Well, of course, yes, travelling violations have halted many offences, not just in this game, not just in these 2 quarters, but also in the third place playoff. We saw a lot of travelling violations, which actually halted many important offensive positions of Gateway College. While that position goes into waste as the shot is missed and rebound is not cleanly, but a rather malicious attempt collected by Royal Institute Colombo. Unorthodox attempt onto the basket, gets it in. 12 seconds on the clock, 17:25, second quarter in operation. St. Joseph's College looking to score some points here. They're still leading this game, 25-17. But Royal Institute Colombo have done really well to cut down the lead where they were leading by 10 points at a stretch. Five seconds on the clock and a timeout called. 0.5 seconds. A very strange time to call on a timeout. But well, it's basketball, one of the fastest games in the world. The second, to be very precise, as I'm informed by Uncle CJ.
Yeah, the first, of course, being ice hockey. That's the first fastest game in the world. Of course, we cannot have ice hockey here in Sri Lanka with this heat. It'll end up more like water skiing for us. So it's interesting to see what they're going to do with this half a second. Okay, so maybe it was not... 5 seconds on the clock, I guess. Or 0.5.
0.5, there you go. That's the buzzer beater for the second quarter. That marks the half-time of this grand finale, where St. Joseph's College is taking on Royal Institute Colombo. Currently, St. Joseph's are leading 17-25 in this game. Both the teams got on to a decent start, but St. Joseph's College eventually topped the cards with their rebounds and their defensive strategies. Of course, they're using their height advantage in their defense. A lot of blocks coming into play, and the moving in the defense has been really good by the Josephians. And of course, Royal Institute Colombo, they need to make sure they tighten their screws up a bit in their offense. They need to score more points and make sure they don't leak points from their end as well. So stay tuned on ThePapare.com as we will be back with the second half action.
Follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes, and the internet is a great way to do it. And initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to reading about the game and so I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results, and news. That's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
What you think? The first rule is trust yourself.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
and Australia. Australia leading the series 1-0. The news is that Angelo Matthews has won the toss.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කයා. අපි දන්නේ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින් රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
What's happening here? The chance for
Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
Follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I follow. I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes. And the internet is a great way to do it. And, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, reading about the game and so I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results, and news. That's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
What you think? The first rule is trust yourself.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
The Hero Cup second ODI between Sri Lanka and Australia. Australia leading the series 1-0. The news is that Angelo Matthews has won the toss.
Hello, good evening everyone. Welcome back to the live coverage on www.thepapare.com's live coverage of the boys under 15 All-Ireland Basketball Championship between Royal Institute and St. Joseph's College. St. Joseph's College leading the game by 9 points. At Royal Institute, of course, not giving up, just trying their best. They just need to convert all of their defensive plays into offensive points, whereas St. Joseph's is just doing everything what they do best right throughout the tournament, just scoring at every opportunity given and capitalizing on the mistakes that the opposing team makes.
Indeed, what they do the best is just keeping up that momentum and consistency in scoring, and they've been just doing that, and that's the exact reason why they're on top. And of course their defense is something to talk about. They've been doing it really well, using the height advantage, playing for their height, getting the block scene, defending it quite well. So yeah, St. Joseph's College is on top as it's all set here to commence the second half of this all-important final. Slight drizzle outside, but hopefully it won't harm the game. Onto the post. Whistle blown. 7:25. 4 seconds gone. Goes behind that defensive player.
And draws in the blocking foul. So number the Royal Institute, Malindu, sorry, it was Shanal Lianage making that mistake there.
On the line for another shot, St. Joseph's College. Misses 2 out of 2, but the rebound is good. But stolen in the process by both the teams, and St. Joseph's came on top. Rebound once again, so rebounding has been really good by the Josephians. Once again fakes and goes for that mid-range jumper. Misses, rebounded again. Really good rebounding by the Josephians. Managed to get all 3 rebounds at a stretch, and now from outside the perimeter, missed, and again, so 4 rebounds. Back on, outside the perimeter now, looking for options, takes a crossover, settles himself, goes for the jumper. Not much power, this time missing it completely, and no chance for the rebound as well. So finally Royal Institute will have the ball, but disappointing defensive rebound efforts by Royal Institute in that particular possession. 4 rebounds at a stretch by the Josephians. Not good signs for Royal Institute to start off the second half. Goes through, unorthodox shot, misses. Rebounds good, once again of defensive rebound. Now a long pass onto the up front. Gets a shot in. Points for Josephians. The Dali Road boys clearly doing it. There you go, that's a replay. Beautiful shot and a good pass. Good player awareness on the court. Tries to grow through that baseline on the left side, but missing it.
St. Joseph's College doing a good job in blocking out Hakim from his natural play style, forcing him to take that baseline shot that he has been missing right throughout the day. Malindu from the shot from outside, misses it. Rebounded by St. Joseph's. Shehan's gonna slow down the game. Passes the ball out to Janet, draws in the foul, and he will go take a trip to the line for 2 shots. And he misses the second shot as well, rebounded by Yasid, who loses control. Taken by the number 1 of St. Joseph's. Malindu bringing the ball up fast. Draws in the foul. Royal Institute out to prove that height is not, basketball is not a game about the height. It's all about speed and pace. And another traveling violation there.
Traveling violations have been a hoodoo for all the teams. They've been committing a lot of those violations. That particular violation, to be very precise. Not good signs. Really not good signs. St. Joseph's College with the ball in their offensive position. Since he just outside the D. And another traveling violation. So back-to-back traveling violations by both the teams, holding 2 possessions. There you go. Trying to keep his step outside the 3-point line. Just keeps 1 more extra step, and that's the exact reason why a traveling violation is called. Goes through. Royal Institute, points for them.
Much valuable points there for Royal Institute. Yasid driving in through the baseline and manages to get that shot in. All important points. The score down to 8 points. Malindu with the steal. Drives in 1 versus 2 situation. Passes it to number 35 who makes a miss on that shot. And St. Joseph's has got the ball back. Chamat controlling the ball. Trying to drive in. Instead decides to look for a pass. Excellent block there by Royal Institute. Hakim with the ball, trying to control it, however loses control, and it will go back to St. Joseph's College.
Seconds, 19:27, 6 minutes remaining on the clock in this third quarter, a very crucial quarter. Both the teams have not really got into the momentum they had in the first half. Still a scrappy affair out there. This is the rebound in the replay. Goes through the right lane, misses it once again. St. Joseph's will have advantage. Went off, tipping the hands of a Royal Institute player. So they will have ball possession. A lot of space there in the point guard position. They should have passed it, but things otherwise. And since in a shot from outside the perimeter on the left, rather right far corner.
Yasid trying to make that pass into the key, but unfortunately does not connect with the intended player. Shehan sends the ball out to Chamat. Chamat with a 3-point shot, misses it. Rebounded by Royal Institute. Malindu sends it out to Yasid. Yasid using space, draws in the foul, and will take a trip to the line for 2 free throws. Okay, unfortunately, so Hakim draws in the blocking foul, and he will take a line. He will take a trip to the line. And he
gets the first one in. Royal Institute Colombo. 5.5 on the clock. 20-27, cutting down the lead just to 7 points now. Referee Tusita Yatigamana making sure that all the positions are set right for the rebounding aspects. 2 out of 2 done right. 21-27. Now the lead is just 6 points. It's a very crucial quarter. It's very important that Royal Institute keeps on cutting down that lead. And a block. Ball with Royal Institute. Looking for options. Yes, gets it out. But off the board. Manages to retain the ball. But good pressure from the Josephians in the defense. Not letting the player to settle down. He's taking his space away from the defenders to set the play up. Through the legs, using all the tactics outside the perimeter. Opting the shot, misses it off the board. Rebounded by the Josephians in the fast break. Takes a crossover, goes through the defense. Misses the shot. Very unfortunate. Royal Institute playing it off. 3 defenders. A quite hard play to make. But this time it should be quite easy for the Josephians. Once again, making crucial error. So unforced errors coming into play by both the teams. 3 back-to-back fast breaks. Missed. Outside the perimeter. Shot attempted. Off the ring. Rebound on Royal Institute. Another fast break opportunity. The 4th one. Poor ball handling. Gone begging for Royal Institute Colombo.
Again, Royal Institute not converting those defensive plays into points. Excellent pressure on defense there by Hakeem on the shooter, but unfortunately the offense goes begging. Yasid kicking the ball away, and a foul has been called on number 5, Hakeem.
Swishes the nets in that attempt. There you go, that's the replay. Important points at this stage. Royal Institute 2 cutting it too close. 28-21. Now the score moves up to 29-21. So the lead is healthy now for the Josephians. And we can see a good crowd support.
Coach starting to look furious there in the Royal Institute dugout. Just staring at the player. Can't really blame him when his team is trailing by 8 points.
A quick reminder about Swishing the Net, Sri Lanka's first ever basketball talk show, where we bring you news about the local basketball scene, NBA, which is happening in United States. And of course, we are featuring a player for each week. And of course, we are giving you the chance. The Voice of Basketball is right there, where we give you the chance to comment your criticisms and suggestions. And what we can, we put them on to the Sri Lanka Basketball Federation, and we bring the answers right back to you. And if you had joined with us on the latest special edition episode of Swishing the Nets, you can catch the winning formula of Sri Lanka Air Force, where Coach Susil Udukumbara explains on how they went on to win the Senior Nationals and the Herbert Cup, how they really became double champions in just 2 months. So that's what really Swishing the Nets is about, highlighting all the basketball personalities, bringing you the news, Sri Lanka's first ever basketball talk show. Simply log on to www.thepapare.com, a weekly show, a weekly segment just dedicated for basketball. Swishing the Nets, Sri Lanka's first ever basketball talk show.
St. Joseph's College controlling the game now, 8-point lead with just 4 minutes remaining on the clock in the 3rd quarter. Tries to send the ball out to Derifer. Makes a mess of it, but luckily for him, St. Joseph's had the ball back. Chama tries the long range shot, misses it. Malindo with the rebound. Goes in from the right side, tries to lob it in, but no, unfortunately it does not connect. Shehan driving in and draws in the foul.
on the line for a couple of free shots. Important to capitalize on that lead because Royal Institute have really made an impact. But still that early lead which St. Joseph's College got in the first and the second quarter is what they have banked on, and their rebounds have been on point. No doubt about that, no questions asked. They've used their height in the best possible manner. Goes through the middle lane once again. A rainbow shot. We see that from the NBA great Navarro, who also plays for Spain.
Malindu being forced onto his left hand side. He seems to be weaker on that side of the court. And he gets that second free throw in. The lead now back to 9 points in favor of St. Joseph's. Number 15, Janet, drives in and gets that short range jumper to connect. Malindu on the charge, again to the right hand side, and he gets it in. Excellent shot there by Malindu. The lead again, 9 points.
With 1.5 minutes remaining on the clock. Not a good signs for Royal Institute Colombo. They need to stop the leaking of points. A foul drawn. Sharp decision. Refereeing have been good. I mean, there were a few controversial calls during the course of the tournament. Yesterday as well in the two semi-finals. But today in the third place playoff and the final, refereeing have been good. They've been spot on, calling those sharp calls.
Tall man Derifer missing both of his free throws. Malindu again decides against the pass, tries to go for the glory, misses it.
It was a 1 versus 3 situation. He should have opted for a pass, maybe drawn in that defender for another side and then gone for the shot. But unfortunately, he decides otherwise. St. Joseph's College, a long pass in, easy pickings. Gets it in. Valuable points for them. They will love those. Just keeping up the momentum. Last minute in operation, seconds remaining on the clock. Draws the foul. 24-35, a 9-point lead for St. Joseph's College.
Number 35, Niren Kumara Perumag, going to the line for 2 free throws. Connects the first. Lines up the second. And manages to get that in as well. So again, the lead, 9 points.
26-35, 37 seconds on the clock to be very precise. Drives through, penetrates in, goes for the mid-range jumper. Bang, swishes it in. 37-26 now. Lead is healthy for the Josephians. A quick possession. upping the pace of the game. Royal Institute goes for an unorthodox shot. Not the best in the park. Long range effort and it goes in. Important points for St. Joseph's College with 5 more seconds remaining on the clock. 26-40. Those 3 pointers and those 2 mid-range jumpers they scored will clearly be something that Royal Institute have to work on, and we'll be back after a short commercial break and we'll witness the action of the final 600 seconds.
Final 6.
The Recap, your daily sports update. Wherever you are, tune into ThePapare.com at 6:30 p.m. on the dot and be updated on what happened around you.
What's happening here? The time for
Welcome back on www.thepapare.com. We are all set to start the final quarter of this all-important Under-15 All-Ireland Basketball Championship final between St. Joseph's College and Royal Institute Colombo. The story out from here is that St. Joseph's College are comfortably leading the final.
Yes, this is the final 10 minutes that everything has come down to this. Everything to play for really in this final 10 minutes for both schools. St. Joseph's College remaining unbeaten right throughout the tournament, and also the zonal qualifiers they were unbeaten, which they eventually won, whereas Royal Institute is also unbeaten in this tournament. So this is what you get when you get a clash of titans in a final.
Indeed, basketball at its best. 5 zonal qualifiers played prior to this All-Ireland Championship, and it's all up to here to win the All-Ireland title, to be the best under-15 team of the Paradise Island, Sri Lanka. 26-40, that's the scoreline as we commence the final 10 minutes of the game. Royal Institute starts on with a couple of points, 28-40, now cutting down the lead. It's now very important that they don't leak the points. They have to score a lot of points to get the lead back on, so they can't really give points at the end. They need to make sure that they tighten the screws in their defense. A double team, but nevertheless height advantage on St. Joseph's College, outsmarting the defense as well. Scores a couple of points, a good reply for the start that Royal Institute got. 42-28. Goes through the middle lane, unorthodox shot but manages to get in, so back-to-back points by both the teams. 30-42. Stepping up the gas, Royal Institute Colombo. Advancing territory now. St. Joseph's College looking for options, sends it out. Back to the point guard. Back again. Good set play here. A lot of passing done, waiting for that gap in the defense. Goes for the shot, rebounds. Good in favor of the Josephians. Goes through the baseline but doesn't quite collect the ball cleanly. So poor ball handling, but they will retain the ball. Well, no, a whistle goes, which means overturned. Royal Institute with the ball.
St. Joseph's College clear. The tactic for St. Joseph's is to try and run the clock as much as they could and also score points in the process. And the captain of Royal Institute, Malindu, out of form today, sending that shot to the shot clock to see if that clock is actually working. St. Joseph's College Hamat passes it down to Shehan Fernando, who misses it. Rare occasion there. And again, Malindu taking another shot at the backboard. Shot has been blocked there, but Shehan Fernando gets a rebound and he scores the 2 points. Royal Institute with the ball. Shot off target, but they managed to get the rebound. Yasid with a three-point shot, misses it. Ball's been juggled and it goes out of bounds in favor of Royal Institute. And traveling violation. Another unforced error there. Malindu under charge there. Misses his layup. Hakim with the rebound. Misses his shot as well. And St. Joseph's recover. Scoreline reading 44 points to 30 in favor of St. Joseph's College with just 6.5 minutes remaining the final quarter. Derifer, number 7, Derifer Marsinger, tallest man on the court right now, manages to take the contact and make the shot as well, extending the lead to 16 points. Royal Institute cannot just give up just yet. They have enough of time. But with shots like that, you might start to question. And the rebound by Royal Institute. Number 5, Hakim. Almost traveling violation there. Passes it out. Shot missed. Miscommunication, and St. Joseph's get the ball through that. Behind the back pass to Shehan Fernando. Excellent play there by St. Joseph's College. A little bit of flair now coming out from the Josephians. Especially with an 18-point lead, anyone can afford to do stuff like that. Number 15, Janet, bringing the ball up, 2 versus 1 situation, but he lays it in. The height advantage of St. Joseph's has played a crucial factor in this encounter for the championship.
Just under 5 minutes remaining in the clock. 30-50, a 20-point comfortable lead for the Josephians. It's the final 5 minutes in action, ladies and gentlemen. You have precisely 4 minutes and 51 seconds remaining on the clock to do everything you got inside you if you want to win the game. Royal Institute Colombo. So a lot of team talk happening, we can see on the screen. The third place was booked by St. Peter's College Colombo, where they beat Gateway College in the third place playoff earlier. And a quick reminder for all you viewers, all the photographs and videos that are published on ThePapare.com can be purchased at reasonable rates. You can log on to our online portal, which is right below the website on the services tab. Or else you can call us on the number displayed on the screen, note 777-822-777. Send us an email, info@thepapare.com. All these match videos, photographs are available for purchase at reasonable rates. If you wish to keep these memories together with you for a long time to come, for a forever, papare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, is the place. Royal Institute Colombo, they got on to a decent start. So did St. Joseph's Colombo, but the important factor is that the decent start was not capitalized by Royal Institute Colombo. St. Joseph's College defense was good. The rebounds are really good. Using their height, that has been the key throughout this game. What we've witnessed, height has been used in the best possible manner by the Josephians. And then comes the passing game. Josephians are clearly on the top, waiting for those lapses in defense to be created, and then penetrating through them and scoring. Fast breaks, I'd say both the sides are even, but it's a set plays that have really created the difference.
Yes, and there's also that one important factor that we haven't spoken about, the bench factor. Royal Institute do not have any reliable players on their bench who they can turn to, whereas St. Joseph's have a couple of players who have stepped out from the bench to actually show up in this final.
Well, of course, yes, it's very important that you have a really strong bench, and that was a good pass, but unfortunate as it was early, spotted very early by the Josephian player as he intercepted it quite well. Offensive position for the Josephians. Dal Road boys doing it all here at St. Peter's College. There go, 8 seconds remaining on the clock, on the shot clock. That shot clock was indicated, but well, it's a foul drawn in the dying minutes of the 24-second shot clock.
Number 7, Derifa Marsing, reminds me a little bit of Shenal Dias when he was in under 15. Was the same play style as Shenal as well, because Shenal wasn't really that good with ball handling, but was an excellent post player back in the day.
Well, when you have height, post playing is what you do the best, getting those rebounds, getting those hooks. Shenal Dias, one exceptional sportsman, not just in the basketball aspects, but even in the rugby aspect of Sri Lanka. It was ever produced to this country.
Shenal Dias was also at one point did play American football in Sri Lanka. I was lucky enough to be in his team at that point, whereas we were on many occasions we were on the losing team together.
Well, that's St. Joseph's College missed another shot off the ring. Fast break opportunity for Royal Institute in Colombo. Goes through the right lane, gets a shot in, looping it off, manages to switches the nets. So important points at these dying stages of the game. Just under 4 minutes remaining. A beautiful pass. There you see how height is used. Jumps up and lobs that pass away onto the other side. And as well, the rebound is good. So the second attempt goes in. So important points for Josephians. They're just constructing their lead, making sure that they're going to cross that winning line quite easily. Outside the perimeter, misses it.
Royal Institute has lost the plot now. You can see the shoulders are slouched. They've just given up on this game right now, which is a sad sight really for a team that has come this far in the tournament. And to also after an emphatic win against St. Peter's College yesterday evening, you would have hoped for a much closer game than this today. And it's like, especially when it comes to tournaments like this, if your team does not do good, it comes down to the coach to actually encourage the players to keep their morale up for maybe future tournaments, and encourage them to play the sport, like continue playing the sport in the future. As Shehan Fernando drives in and draws in the foul.
On the free throw line, final shot out of the two he received, misses it. So 32-53, under 3 minutes remaining with the final quarter, this grand finale. So it's been a comfortable victory for St. Joseph's so far in the game. You are here to witness whether they are going to make that victory a permanent one. Still, the ball is with the Josephians. If you see, the rebounds are good, the passing is good. It's now only Royal Institute Colombo rebounds the ball. They're on for the fast break situation. Goes through, misses, second attempt. That bangs into the nets. So important points at this stage. Under 2 minutes remaining now, 34-53. Not much time remaining in the clock for them to do a lot. Blocked, but the rebound is good. Goes again, same shot, same jump, this time in. So 55-34 with 1.5 minutes remaining on the clock. For St. Joseph's to be crowned champions of the All-Ireland Under-15 A Division Basketball Tournament.
$19 points. That separates these two teams, which is 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. So 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining on the clock. As Hakeem misses his first free throw.
One more free throw under his name. If we can switch it off. 34-55 is the scoreline. Gets that one in. Score moves up to 35, but the lead stays 20 points intact. Steals. That's the replay. A man-to-man full court press. Good defense. Good defense. But I think he should have opted that a little, maybe at the start of the fourth quarter. Things could have changed.
It was indeed good defense. However, Shehan Fernando was up to the task and was actually playing around there with Yasid.
But maybe a change in defense at the start of the quarter, maybe press them for 2 minutes or 1 minute and then change the defensive strategies again. Could have worked for Royal Institute Colombo, but unfortunately that's not what they decided. Again, what we witnessed is that CJ, the early lead that St. Joseph's got, is what they have built on, constructed on, and they have banked on it. Fast break opportunity for Royal Institute, goes under the board. Rebounded by St. Joseph's College. 34 seconds on the clock, goes for a pass, misses it completely, out of bounds. So Joseph's College will retain the ball as it tipped off a player wearing the yellow jersey. That's Royal Institute Colombo. Missed it. Royal Institute Colombo, another fast break opportunity. Goes through the defense. Stops, breaks the rhythm, opts for the shot, misses it. Not much power witnessed. Josephians with 19 seconds. Goes for another layup. Completely missed it. So back-to-back fast break opportunities by both the teams and a long pass. Missed. So all the fast break opportunities so far for both the teams during this 15 seconds gap has been missed. And that's it. That marks the end. 37-55. Crowned champions of the Under-15 All-Ireland Basketball A-Division Championship. St. Joseph's College cruising through to victory. A tournament that these young players will remember for a long time. When they even play on the big stage, the under-19s, they will remember this win against Royal Institute Colombo. They played really well, got onto a decent start, capitalized on it, constructed on it, used their height advantage really well. Good defense, good offense, everything was intact, and that's the exact reasons why they will shake hands with their opponents as the champion team. So, ladies and gentlemen, St. Peter's College wins the third place. St. Joseph's College champions 37-55 is the final score. Royal Institute second place, and Gateway College manages to rank up the fourth place of this under 15 All Ireland A Division Championship 2017, live and exclusively brought to you by Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, www.thepapare.com. And a quick reminder to you, all the photo albums are available on the ThePapare Facebook page, and then detailed articles are available on the site in the ThePapare section. Then replays and highlights of both these matches will also be available for you, and then we'll talk about more about this game and the victory and the under 15 All Ireland Basketball Championship in Swishing the Net, Sri Lanka's first ever basketball talk show next week. So that's it from thepapare.com, from St. Peter's College Colombo Basketball Complex, as St. Joseph's College crowned champions of this under 15 All Ireland Basketball Championship 2017. We'll wrap things up. My name is Lelumem, together with CJ Amit. Until we meet you once again next time, keep sharpening the passion together with thepapare.com.